Alright, just dropped off the troops and making my way back to the highway, and I like this gorge so much I thought I'd show you a different perspective of it. Got about a 30-foot drop. It's not really that deep this time of year, although with the water. The bridge is a wooden one. Only enough room for one at a time, and coming the other way you really got to swing out. Sorry about the blur, but I'm more concerned on driving and not hitting stuff. Alright, let me get through this little bit of a switchback. Unfortunately, and I did take a few videos of the mountains, they're socked in with the T-cells and mountain effect cloud system. About halfway up the mountains there's still a lot of snow. Whether or not it's fresh, I don't know. I suspect it is for some of it on top of what was left over there for the winter. What I was thinking on the way back was, give me a second. I get paid for this. Love the view. It's all-encompassing, horizon to horizon, nature at its finest as you approach the Rockies. The camp's well laid out. It's meant for cadets, fairly good size, and it was three VP that we were bringing there. Started my day. I had to pick them up 12:30, which means I'm on base by 11:30. It's considered a work day, so though I can claim the lunch, I'll confirm on that when I do my claim. My overtime doesn't start till 15:30 thereabouts, because we start our day at 7:30. From there, once my 8-hour typical work day are done, I start in at time and a half. And so that's what, 1400? By the time I get back, you're looking, Google's trying to tell me 9. Throw in a break plus get something to eat, you're looking at close to 10. Plus I got to spend about an hour washing the bus, dumping the toilet, getting fuel, cleaning it. By the time I leave base, get home, it'll be midnight. So from 1400, 1430 until about midnight at time and a half, throw in meal claims. Lunch, got to confirm. Supper is a definite. And I get to return in a week or so for a pickup. And I think that's the 22nd. That's what my paperwork's for, and I only worry about the next task, and I've got a few more tasks before I pick these guys back up again. Hopefully it's sunny, because the route we're taking, been a while since I've been down this one. One of the G8 summits, Gananaquis, however it's pronounced. I'm enjoying the trip, although the lead driver, no names, no pack drills, drives like somebody from Montreal driving a cruiser bus in, say, Bosnia switchbacks. It's been fun, but he's not driving anyway I'm not used to. No complaints, it keeps it interesting. I just wouldn't make him packet commander if it was a convoy. That's the way he tends to drive, and I get that. I'm a little bit more circumspect, but at the same time, I tend to be a get from point A to point B type person. If I have a choice, driving within my, let's keep some safety distance between me and the front, and not cut people off, be situationally aware. Stuff I live by. Alright, shouldn't need a hat or a visor. Raise it up. I'll probably hit the thunderstorm that we had on the way down here again. That was fun. The wind pushing this extended shoebox cruiser bus all over the place. I'm following the guy in front of me. He's going at a solid clip. And I had a lot of civvies going, I like your speed and the way you're driving. So they followed me. All good as long as I know they're there. I did give them opportunities to pass, and surprisingly, sarcasm, nobody chose to take me up on it. Also didn't help that you still had another bus in front of me going the best speed he can. And that's not a dig on it. Each driver brings his own habits behind the steering wheel. And we run the gamut of being fried green tomatoes, driving Miss Daisy drivers, to some of the more aggressive ones, with the majority of us falling in between. And we make it happen. It's nice countryside though. The houses around here. You'd have to drive for a bit until you got to the city, but if you like rural, this is the place to do it. Pastoral farmlands in the valley. You got highlands bordering you, and the mountains is the backstop. Giddy up. What else is there? I'll probably upload those videos. I believe I kept them all underneath 10 minutes, so. And they're really just silent ones. I'm not talking with troops into the bus. So I'll probably put them on my wall and walking with purpose and go from there. This one here, depending on its length, definitely be going with headspace and timing. And get set up for my next trip, which I believe is an airport run on Saturday or Sunday. One of those 2 days. That's what tomorrow's for, to confirm it. Tomorrow, get a parade, I got told. I could walk out of it because I'd be getting home late, but at the same time, I like keeping my routine, so I'll be heading in. First thing, doing my cycle, do that parade. I got told that there's a barbecue laid on for 11 o'clock. Probably an early dismissal after that. So I definitely won't be taking a CTO. I can't say the same for the other guy. However, that all depends on everything going well. We get back and get the buses clean. Have fun that I posted in Headspace about engaging with the AI for Google Health, which took over Fitbit. What I liked about it is the path I chose was deliberate, was mine, was using what I knew about nutrition, body in general, basic health, that avoids most of the popular don't eat this or eat this, not that types. Yeah, not a fan of them. And all I'm getting from the AI is detailed stuff that I was already more than well aware of. And yet, at the time I was doing it, I didn't have as good of an understanding as I do now. More experienced with it right now. I have more awareness about it. And I understand it. And if I can understand something, I strive to master it. Not always successful, always gain more understanding. And I managed to put myself into a good spot. Because today is also better than yesterday. Yesterday was pretty freaking awesome. And yeah, stay in your lane. Good boy. The impingements. to search for it, and it's just at the edge of wrong. That's better than it's been a long time. Foot flexion is freaking freaky because the gaps in my toes are now there full time, to the point that my mortise toe, which is where you're next to the big toe digit, tends to be longer than the big toe. I used to have a consistent one on my left foot that would generally always get blistered up. Still is right now, but as my feet relaxed, it's less pronounced, so it's less finishing. Now on the other foot, because of the dynamic, I got to trim my third toe in better because I had a bit of a nail that digs into the mortise toes on the other foot. Not as bad, that one. Getting a nail dug into it, so my socks are looking a little bloody. I can usually shut off that sensation a couple minutes after feeling it. I'll go with it until it's gone. Don't really notice or get reminded about it until I take my shoes off and look at my socks. But anyways, yeah, so another issue is one of the updates on Fitbit, the watch. It's not staying connected to Strava 100% of the time, so it does dead man's reckoning through parts of the route, which makes it look, well, like Russian ordnance trying to land in Ukraine. It goes a little bit everywhere. So when dealing with the AI, usually now the first thing I do is tell them, yeah, this is the actual distance. It's got enough experience with that with me right now that it's just calculation. So I read what it says, which is, oh, that was a pretty good solid effort. And I say, yeah, that effort was actually almost 2 kilometers further than what you're showing. Big pause as it figures it out, and it comes back, oh, wow. That's a lot more better. We'll leave it at better. Yeah, that's the word he used. I shared a few of them. I ain't sharing all of them. I just find it interesting in the way the responses go. I'm trying to get a feel for the data it captures from me, and has it a nice view of the clouds, but I'm not changing my perspective in the mountains because it's still shrouded in rain. And I got a turn coming up that's about to lead back to the highway. We're at about 13 minutes here, and though I could go on, kind of enjoying that. I think I'll enjoy the ride unless I get urged to make up another one. I'll wait until it's safe to do so. I'll call this video done.